to in a different ways. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the different ayahs of the Quran. And in this here we're gonna look the ayahs of Surah Al-Ankabut, Ankabut spider web. And in the end of the surah, Allah talks about how feeble the house of Ankabut is. That's how the people who are looking for other deities other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that was the core of that's the climax of the surah. But we're going to cover just few ayahs from the starting. Let's start with the dua. نحمده نصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربي زدني علما. Alif Lam Mim. Alif Lam Mim, this is the huruf muqaddad. The meaning of this, only Allah knows about it. And this, some people, they think this has the barakah. The whole Quran has the barakah. Barakah means khair kasir. There's a lot of blessing in the Quran. So each and every letter, every word, Allah says for each letter, Allah will reward you. The whole Quran is a barakah. This Suratul Ankabut, the next ayah, this is related to today's things going on. And Allah says, أَحَسِبَ النَّاسُ أَن يُتْرَكُوا أَن يَقُولُوا آمَنَّا وَهُمْ لَا يُفْتَنُونَ. أَحَسِبَ, do you think? Annas, the people. Allah is addressing to everyone. We are believers. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu. Whenever Allah says that, we get happy. But here Allah is addressing to everyone. Ahasiba nasu. Oh, the people, do you think ay yutraku, you will be left alone? Ay yaqulu, when you said amanna, we all said. Before coming into this world, we said we believe. In Suratul Araf, Allah says, do you believe? Qalu bala. We said yes. We believe in Allah. We all born on the fitrah. What it means on fitrah? Like, we born as a Muslim, but after coming into this world, our surroundings make us change. But we are on the fitrah. We are on, how a baby knows how to eat, how to see, everything. That is, we are built in with Islam. We are not like Islam is different. Human beings are built in with Islam. So Allah says, when you people says you are a believer, you will be left alone. No, yaqulu amanna. That is the sweetness. Amanna. When we said we believe, wahum la yuftanun. You won't be left alone. So the translation of this, do people think that they will be left alone because they say we believe and will not be tested? It means Allah is asking, you will be tested. Sahaba Ikram, when they said they believe, they have been given so much punishment. Bilal radiallahu anhu, how he was a slave and he became believer and he was tortured so much, but still he says, I believe, I believe, I believe. He never said, no, I don't. So look at them. What about us? When we are saying we are a believer and we are being tested, we are being tortured, it's okay, it's fine. But Allah has given, every person that you have the opportunity to, you can react on it. There's nothing wrong in protecting ourselves. So here, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is testing us, we want to be 100%, we will be tested. And Allah says, am hasibtum an tadkhulul jannah walamma ya'lamullahu allazina jahadu minkum wa ya'lamus sabirin. Do you think, this is in Suratul Al Imran, ayah number 142, do you think that you will enter Jannah without Allah knowing those of you who fought in His cause and knowing those who are patient, yani doing the sabr? So Allah says, Allah knows those who went in the way of Allah and those who didn't. And Allah will test. Every person will be tested, Every person according to their, iman. Every person's iman level is different. Some iman level will go up, some will go down. We all are believers, of course. But how in the Ramadan time do you feel like highest kind of iman on the peak? Yes, we do. and the time goes as Ramadan goes, and again Ramadan, Allah willingly, we will get another Ramadan, then the iman increases, so the person will be tested according to it. Some people, they are severely tested, and there's a hadith that, the one who are severely tested are the prophets and the righteous, then the next best and the next best. A man will be tested in accordance with the degree of his religious commitment. The stronger his religious commitment, the stronger his test. So here, have you noticed Allah says fatana? Fitna is like, when gold is melt and make it more refined, more pure, that's how a person will be tested with different stages. And Allah is testing us. Oh, is this a believer? Is this, going through a different test and trials, and still he or she is good? So we are being tested. And people say, oh, it's been 1400 years ago this deen came, our beloved prophet came, we have to make some changes, we have to make changes in our deen according to our environment, according to this and that. I have a question regarding this. When we go through a certain thing, for example, going to any university, do we make any changes? We'll just go through the, okay, this is the thing I have to do, this is the prerequisite, I will do this, I will do this, I will do this, and you'll make sure that we cover all the prerequisite, then you will get that. The same way, our main goal is Jannah. In this world, we are for few number days, ayyama madudat, only few number days will be here, and those years we will be tested. The person who is ulul albab, who is a smart person, will utilize this time in a way you can go to Jannah. So I mentioned about Suratul Al Imran, ayah number 142, and also am hasibtum an tadkhulul Jannah. The same way another ayah starts, Suratul Baqarah. وَلَمَّا يَأْتِكُمْ مَثَلُ الَّذِينَ خَلَوْا مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ مَسَّتْهُمْ بَأْسَاءُ وَالضَّرَّاءُ وَزُلْزِلُوا حَتَّى يَقُولُ الرَّسُولُ وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مَعَهُ مَتَى نَصْرُ اللَّهِ أَلَا إِنَّ نَصْرُ اللَّهِ قَرِيبٌ. And I would say that Inna Nasrullahi Kharib. The victory is very soon. When? Allah knows about it. But Allah has promised us, and definitely victory will come. We feel very sad for the people who are suffering, but we will make dua. And the least iman, sometimes we have to keep it, because you're not stopping with your tongue, you're not stopping with your hands, but the least iman, we feel that kariha, dislike in our heart, if somebody is torturing or oppressing the people. They are normal human beings. They are not animals. We love animals. We keep animals in our home next to us. We love them. How come because of a certain religion you hate them? Islam never teaches us hating. So here, or think that you will enter Jannah. Am hasibtum an tadkhulul Jannah. Allah is saying, do you think you will enter Jannah without such trials? تدخلوا الجنة ولما يأتكم مثل الذين خلوا. Enter Jannah without such trials as come to those who passed away before. Yani مثل الذين خلوا من قبلكم, before us. As I mentioned about our beloved Prophet, Sahaba Ikram, Tabi'in, the righteous people. And before that also, if you go before, like about Nuh al-Islam, how he has gone through 950 years. He tried every means to convey, whether it's the night time, whether it's the daytime, and whether it's secretly, openly, he tried his best, but still nobody was ready to listen to him. They were thinking he's a mad person. Just they were covering with the siyab, with the cloth, to their uzunihim, their ears. That's how the people are. But our deen is complete. No prophet is going to come. We are there with we normal human being. We have to convey. We are not going to convince. We have to make sure that we are just conveying it. And Islam always teaches us peace, peace. So Allah says, before also they have gone through, they are afflicted with severe poverty. Are we going through the poverty? Yes, of course. And ailments. And we're shooken that even the messenger. So massathum ba'sa wa dara. Ba'sa and dara is, some affliction are physical, some affliction are mental. But right now, do you see? We are going through. Bismillah, Bismillah. We are going through Basa and Dara, both. How? Basa and Dara, how come? Because physically we are being tortured and mentally also. There is no food for the people. There is no clothing. There is no peace of mind. They are being tortured and attacked. So there is Basa and Dara. Have a seat, please. And not only that, was Zulzilu. Zulzilu is from Zilzal. This is used for the like a earthquake, like completely shaken away. When Zulzilu is Zilzal is like a earthquake, if somebody is completely shaken away, we are doing Suratul Ankabut and we are seeing the reference ayahs for that because looking the present scenario, I selected those ayahs because it is related to the present these days, what's the things going on. So Zulzilu is from Zilzal, they are completely shaken away. Are we right now shaken away? Yes. Some of our brothers and sisters, they are completely Zulzilu. Hatta yaqulu Rasulu wallazina amanu. When Rasul, they came, they said amanu, they believe. Ma'ahu mata nasrullah. They were tortured so much. Look at the Makkan period. Okay, Prophet was there in Makkah for 13 years, 1-3, and then he migrated to Medina. It was not his own choice though. They literally pushed him in a way that he has to migrate, and that too secretly. Nobody knows about it, and that we know through the Sirah and different books, and also we learn in the Tafsir. So what here we focus, he has gone through so much. Why not us? Why we think okay, we are doing something wrong? Never think that we are doing anything wrong. We are on the right path. Be confident. We all have to go from this world one day. Why not today? If something happens, it's okay, it's fine. But we will give our 100%. So here, they will be shaken away. So and here Basa and Dara, physically, mentally, spiritually, every way they will be tested. And here I was talking about Mata Nasrullah, when the victory will come. So right now also, are we waiting for that? Yes, we are waiting. We are in the same situation though. We are saying Mata Nasrullahi. What Allah is saying, Allah inna Nasrullahi qareeb. Allah says, yes, victory is very soon. So we believe that. This is, for the conviction of my heart first and for all of you. Because, whenever Prophet, our beloved Prophet is, he's in grief, he's in huzn, he's in grief, Allah will console his heart. And through this Quran, our hearts are being consoled. So have this belief. Allah inna nasrullahi qareeb. Allah will definitely, surely will send the victory. Because, if you see noon with the shadda, it means definitely. So if you see grammatically, Allah is assuring us, yes, I am there. Inna nasrullahi qareeb. I am there for you. I will send you the victory. When we'll come to the help of Allah, Allah's help is there. What is the thing we have to do? Dua, dua, dua. That is the moment's weapon. That is the thing we're going to do. Never speak anything without thinking. Especially when you are on job, when you are in the public places. Do not say a word. Because right now we will be sealed our mouth. Because if we say something, they would take in a wrong direction. Why? Media is covering us. Let's be quiet. Our actions should speak. When we do salah and they know, oh, this is a Muslim woman, this is a Muslim man, they do salah, they are on the right path. When we are steadfast, they really respect you. And before doing that, wherever you go, especially I'm talking about the public places, just ask them, can I do my prayer, please? Do you give me some place so that I can pray? Believe me, they will give you. Don't do anything without asking, because the present situation, the scenario is different. It's not the same. You remember how it happened few years back, 20 years back, how the things were? The same thing is going on. And this will goes on. It's not for our generation though. We don't know how long, how many generations gonna come and these things, but we will be believers. And then in the following ayah, we are doing Suratul Ankabut, ayah number 3. Now the different things has been mentioned. وَلَقَدْ فَتَنَّا. This is for the, connecting. And laqad, certainly or indeed. Fatanna, we tested. Again, here, fatanna with the noon has the shadda for we. Allah will test us. Definitely Allah is going to test. Allazina, those who, min qablihim, before. And falayalamanna, and Allah will surely make evident. La with the fatha is for surely. Allah will make evident what Allahu, and Allah surely make evident allazina, those who sadaqu, truthful. A mu'min can be any, but not the kazib, not the liar. Here, sadaqu, truthful. Walayalamanna, and he will surely make evident al-kazibin, those who are liars. So Allah will make it evident. These days, portraying in such a manner, don't know who is truthful and who is liar. People do oppression. They create chaos and they say, oh, we are the reformers. We are doing the peace. We are not doing any action. You remember in Suratul Baqarah, what they say? No, we are the reformers. We are not doing anything of violence. So here Allah says, ayah number 3, Suratul Ankabut, and we indeed tested those who were before them, and Allah will certainly make it know the truth of those who are true, and will certainly make it know the falsehood of those who are liars. Although Allah knows all that before putting them to the test. So even though Allah knows about it, Allah is saying, I know, but still I'm going to test you. When we say we are believer, because Allah is going to give Jannah. It's not an ordinary thing. When you book a ticket for business class or economy, there's a huge difference. So when you want Jannah, Jannatul Firdaus, we ask Allahumma inni as'aluka Jannatul Firdaus, Auz billahi minan nar. Allah, please give me Jannatul Firdaus and protect me from the hellfire. So we are asking best of the best. So are we going to pay the price? We are not asking for the trials and turbulence. Never ask for trials and turbulence. Never make any dua in the hastiness which is against you. But Allah is testing us. Ayah number 4, we'll do that together, explanation of this. Hasiba, or think, allazina, those who, yamaluna, do. Yamaluna is from amal, ain mim la. When you do something, when you do the action. Sayyiat is from su, evil deeds. And that yasbihuna, they can outrun us. Yani sabahu. Sa evil, ma what? Yahkumun. They judge. Or those who do evil deeds think that they can outstrip, escape our punishment. Evil is that which they judge. So ayah number 3 and 4, here what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about. Ayah number 3, and we indeed test those who were before them, so that Allah knows those who are true and will know those who are liars. Allah is saying kazib. It's mentioned in the ayah. And meaning he will make know which are sincere, ikhlas, kulus, and in their claim to be believers from those who are lying. People say we are believer. But actually when you have to go through the test and trial, are we being a believer, or we are just saying, okay, no, I'm going to remove my scarf. Because, everybody knows from far that I am a believer. So right now, because of the, all the turbulence, let me remove this. This is one of the action. That's the least iman a person could do. But a person thinks, no, every person goes through. Let it be. They know my identity. Whether I wear the scarf or not, they know me. I'm a believer. Doesn't matter what I am. What the salat time comes and you're thinking, oh, I should pray, I should not. They know these things going on. I should do or not. Just ask them, can we use this place for the prayer? If they say yes, so Okay, if not, go into the, in the car or utilize that. But they never say no. In this country, they never say no. In any other country also, in any other place, nobody says for the prayers no. Any religion, nobody says that, because you have that right in all the places. There could be exceptions. So Allah may be glorified and exalted, knows what has happened in the past and what is yet to come. He knows how that which will not happen would have happened. So here, the different way, meaning, because seeing the scenario, Allah explained in a different manner. And ayah number 4, the evil doers cannot escape from Allah. Because Allah said is hasibal lazina ya'maluna. So they know who are, or think those who do evil deeds, they can outstrip us. Evil is that which they judge. Means here, talking about those who are doing su, and what amal they are doing, and ayn yasbaquna, they are doing, they are doing the wrong things. Sa'a ma yahkumun. So means those who are not believers should not think they will escape such trials and tests, for ahead of them lies a greater and more severe punishment. Allah says, or think those who do evil deeds, they can outstrip us, meaning escape from us. Evil is that which they judge what they think is evil. So this was the Suratul Ankabut. And what we get to learn from this, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when we say we are believers, it's definitely, surely, we all will be tested. It's not our generation or in the certain era. It was going on from right from the beginning. So the surah starts with Alif Lam Mim, with the Huruf-e Muqaddat. Just a quick review, then we'll stop. And then Allah says in ayah number 2, this is surah number 29, Suratul Ankabut. In juz number 20, Ankabut means the spider web, which is very feeble, like the people who believe in another deities, leaving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how feeble the house of Ankabut is, the same way the other deities are. We have complete and firm belief on Allah, because our aqidah should be correct. If we think, okay, if we go to that certain saint and ask them and they can help, nobody can help, only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and following the correct method of sunnah. So the ayah number 2, ahasiban nasu an yuthraku an yaqulu amanna wa hum la yuftanun. Do people think that they will be left alone because they say we believe, will not be tested? Means it will be tested. And ayah number 3 and 4, in ayah number 3, وَلَقَدْ فَتَنَّ الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ فَلَيَعْلَمَنَّ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ صَدَقُوا وَلَيَعْلَمَنَّ الْكَاذِبِينَ. And we indeed tested those who were before them, and Allah will certainly make it know the truth of those who are true, and will certainly make it know the falsehood of those who are liars. Although Allah knows all before putting them to test, even though Allah knows it, but Allah making it very apparent though. حسب الذين يعملون السيئات أن يسبقون ساء ما يحكمون. Or those who do evil deeds think they can outstrip us, escape our punishment. Evil is that which they judge. So if you look at this ayah, not only that, we have seen the reference ayah of Suratul Baqarah, Suratul Ali Imran, and there are few more ayahs which talks about, a believer will definitely, surely will test it. But right now, we should do lot of dua and complete tawakkul, yaqeen, conviction on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And our belief sometimes gets shaken up. Just make dua for yourself. Allah, make me steadfast. We all are normal human being. We get scared. Sometimes it happens with everyone. When you're driving, especially that this thing's going on, and when you are parking your car and you are driving in the driveway and you think everybody is watching me, it's okay, it's fine. Just recite Ayatul Kursi, Allahu la ilaha, and make the duas. And when you leave the home, Auzu billahi tawakkaltullah, all the duas, askar, that will make you steadfast. Don't get scared. What they can do, they will never do anything.